752,040.82 naira, compared to the sum of 373,562,190.839 in the 2023 approved budget, showing 31.5% increase. Sectorial capital expenditure, economic sector. The 2023 approved capital expenditure for economic sector was 278,131,684,040 naira, while the amount for 2024 is 370,915,923 naira, representing 33.1% increase. Social services sector. The 2023 approved capital expenditure for social service sector was 33,566,149,294 naira, but was increased to 50,582,999,824 in 2024, representing a 42.2% increase. General Administration Services sector. The 2023 approved capital expenditure for General Administration Services sector was 51,546,098,767. The provision for 2024 under General Administration Services sector is 65,305,810,000 naira, representing 26.7% increase. Government transfers. The amount approved for government transfers in 2023 approved budget, capital budget, was 5,259,526,824. The provision for 2024 government transfers is at 0% change. In summary, the 2024 capital expenditure is 491,239,752,040 naira, representing 83% of the total budget size. The 2024 budget came to a total of 592,234,594,176 naira. The 2024 recurrent revenue, in comparison with the 2023 approved budget, I have carefully tabulated the differentials in a well-tabulated form for ease of reference and is attached for your perusal. Recurrent expenditure in comparison with the 2023 approved budget, also tabulated and attached. The estimated transfer for capital fund is 140,7,859,295, or 24% of the total budget. Summary of the 2024 proposed budget size, both revenue and expenditure, is carefully tabulated for your perusal. Capital receipts, internal loans, development partners, grants, direct funding, all tabulated. So the total capital receipts will be, as projected, 349 billion, 10,773,066 naira. Expenditure for the current expenditure and capital expenditure also tabulated. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of the House, in conclusion, permit me to once again use this opportunity to thank you for your cooperation and support since you came on board in June 2023. This government under my watch will continue to implement people-oriented and well-thought-out policies and programs that will enable us to achieve extensive infrastructural development, human capital development, increased revenue generation, job creation, poverty reduction, and improved security as components of good governance for the development and overall well-being of the citizens of Imo State. Having laid a formidable foundation in the last 4 years, We remain focused, and our resolve is unchecking as we move with the right momentum into a phase of renewed economic growth. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of the House, I thank you so much for your time. Let me use this auspicious occasion to once more extend my profound appreciation to all honorable members for your warm disposition towards the executive arm of government. You have always demonstrated both wisdom and an uncommon patriotic zeal in relating with the executive arm of government, particularly in the expeditious manner you have always handled executive bills. This budget estimate I will soon lay before you is first among all executive bills. I am confident that you will do the same needful by accelerating its passage into law so that it can become operational by January 1st, 2024. It is our hope and plan to run a budget cycle that will start by January 1st and ends in December 31st. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the occasion of this budget presentation further presents me with a unique opportunity to extend once again my profound gratitude to Imo people for their resounding vote of confidence on my administration through the massive vote for me in the last November 11th election. I shall remain forever grateful to all of you for this real show of love and solidarity by making me the first governorship candidate in Imo State to win in all the 27 local government areas of the state. You have written my name in gold. You have written my name in gold, and I thank you. I also know that to whom much is given, much is expected. I want to assure you that I will not disappoint you. If you are impressed with our performance in the last 4 years, then I can confidently tell you, in the famous American slang, that you aren't seen nothing yet. I want to assure you that in the next 4 years, I will stop at nothing to ensure that I will actualize the new Imo of our dream, where prosperity, job opportunities, and peace shall reign. I expect that the ongoing dredging of Oguta Lake or rush to the Atlantic Ocean will materialize within this period, and I know it will come with abundant opportunities for job creation and economic growth. Let me also use this opportunity to appeal to the few unrelenting detractors still around to bury their hatchet and sheathe their swords. If with the outcome of the last election and the outcome of the latest Supreme Court matter, they still cannot see the hand of God in all of this, then it must be that they are in deep slumber. As the scripture says, there is time for everything, time to laugh and time to cry. The elections are over and it is time to govern. Let us join hands as brothers and sisters and make Imo State great again. Imo State is the only state we can call our own. Together, therefore, we should defend this proud heritage of ours. The new Imo State under my watch shall truly remain the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Let us give her all the support at our behest. Mr. Speaker, honorable members of the House, it is now my pleasure and privilege to humbly lay before you the 2024 budget estimates of 592,234,594,176 naira for your kind consideration and expeditious passage into law. Thank you very much, and may God bless all of us. Long live Imo State. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker, I wish to report that the 2024 draft budget estimates and appropriation bill of Imo State have been properly laid on the table. And the appropriation bill, now House of Assembly Bill number 4, is deemed to have been read the first time.
Before the Imo State 2024 appropriation bill is adjourned to 14th December 2023 for the second reading. Clerk.
Still under order of the day, Mr. Speaker, item number 12. Comments from honorable members.
I will allow honorable members the opportunity to comment on the budget presentation. Honorable Francis Agabiga.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, to my distinguished colleagues. Mr. Speaker, I want to join the leadership of the House. So once again, welcome our concerned governor of Imo State, His Excellency, distinguished Senator Uzodimma, man who has made Imo proud. In December, I also want to join the entirety of the Imolites. So once again, wish His Excellency the Governor, on behalf of my constituency, also a very joyous birthday. Mr. Speaker, Your Excellency, if I say today that I'm one of the happiest people seeing you are giant strides, especially on this occasion of this budget presentation, it may not be an overstatement. Your Excellency, I recall in 2019 when you were forced to give in the ticket to flag the flag of our party, the All Progressive Congress, as the governorship candidate. It was in this hallowed chamber, Your Excellency, that almost all the sitting honorable members defected to another party. The reason because then you did not have the blessing of the then government. And I still recall that it was only myself and one other who was the honorable member, sitting honorable member then, who stood by you. I did not do that kindly, Your Excellency. I did that because I saw a vision. So today I'm particularly fulfilled, Your Excellency, that vision I saw in 2019, that Imolites are beginning to see and enjoy. And that is why I said that I am one of the happiest people today. So, Your Excellency, going forward in this occasion of this budget presentation, I'm utterly amazed by the way you have allotted the affairs of the Imo State since inception of this your administration, right from 15 January 2020. Your Excellency, evidence abounds that you are a God-sent governor. I want to thank you for everything you've been doing for Imolites. And today, you have once again come to present another budget, which you have tagged Budget of Renewed Economic Growth. Just let's see, personally, I do not have doubt that the coming years hold better for Imolites. Because like we know, this is the fourth budget of their second tenure. And from the experience, second tenure is always a tenure of perfection. So, Your Excellency, I am sure that through this budget of economic growth, that it shall perfect all the good things you have started in the name of state. My prayer and my wish is only that God will continue to sustain you with immense wisdom to be able to take him of state to your dreams. Your Excellency, while saying that, I only would wish to add that you remember us, your people, your brother, in a special way. Your Excellency, I want to, on behalf of my constituency, Osun State constituency, thank you for your effort in fighting for us, for the unfortunate situation that bewildered us. You have stood by us all this while. The reason why today there's still a place called Osun local government. I thank you, Your Excellency. And in doing that, I look forward, even as I plead on behalf of my people, that in the coming years, that you also still consider us for a more jumbo consideration, especially in this budget. I've seen the capital budget is almost 82.something%. Just I want to say that my place is yearning for rebuilding, and we'll be almost glad if you will extend a brotherly hands of fellowship to Osun local government again, in order to see that that place, that life is restored in that place. Having said that, Your Excellency, for the want of time, I want to once again thank you for coming to present this budget. On our part, as the honorable members, I want to assure you, I want to join Mr. Speaker and the leadership of the House to assure you that we are going to give this budget an special action that within the shortest possible period of time, that we shall get this budget passed, so that you have a full year cycle to be able to run the administration of Timola, and everything will continue to go well with us. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, and I say that God, who has brought you this far, will continue to lead you in the years coming. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, my distinguished colleagues.
Honorable Egu.
The Right Honorable Speaker, my very distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Dr. Uzodimma. I speak for the good and hospitable people of Angola. Mr. Speaker, very distinguished colleagues, I want to use this opportunity to commend His Excellency, distinguished Senator Uzodimma, for presenting the 2024 appropriation bill here today, thanks to the renewed economic growth. Distinguished colleagues, I'm very optimistic that His Excellency's appropriation bill is well planned, well articulated, flexible, and clearly communicated. And going by his various visible and undeniable track records of good developments, I'm very certain that Imolites will experience more development strides in the coming fiscal year of 2024. I want to also use this opportunity to thank His Excellency for the dualization of Owerri Airport Road, which is in my constituency, and to also thank him for the ongoing lighting of the airport runway, which will enable flights to come into Owerri at night and also improve the economic activities of that particular constituency. I also want to thank him for the 29.8 kilometer Olapo Imere Eche Road, which is actually a federal road, but His Excellency is the only governor, let it be on record, that His Excellency is the only governor that came, saw, and actually meant to fix that road. As I'm talking to you now, the contractor is doing very well. A large portion of that road has been constructed, and I'm sure in the next coming months, with this particular budget, that road will be completed. Other people came, played politics with the road. When they promise, they'll come and they will go. For many years, that road has not been fixed. So my people are very grateful to His Excellency for the lack of the chair in Mayor Road. Your Excellency, I want to assure you and the people of Imo State that it's going to be a better year based on the budget proposal that you have read out. And it is, as usual, we are partners in progress, the Executive Legislator. So I will plead and urge my colleagues for us to come together and give this particular project all the attention it deserves for the betterment of Imo lives and for the betterment of our constituents. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, His Excellency.
Thank you. Honorable Member representing Isiala, Mbano State Constituency.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to lend my voice. My names remain Honorable Sam Ikechukwu Okubanego Suji. I represent the good people and the hospitable people of Isiala Mbano in Imo State House of Assembly. His Excellency, our God-sent governor in Imo State, I thank you for this budget presentation, tagged Budget of Renewed Economic Growth. Indeed, with all you've read out here for us, I see it as a budget of renewed economic growth. First, let me thank you for the great things you have done from inception since you took your first oath of office as a governor in Imo State. The difference is very clear. You have been outstanding in several spheres. Imo people, no doubt, are happy with your administration, with your prudence, with your dexterity, with your political savvy, and quite frankly, I do not have any doubt that you have written your name in the sands of time. You have remained, in my opinion, the best governor in this Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I pray, by the grace of God, if I can make a wish, that our dear governor become, by the grace of God, the first president of Igbo extraction in this Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, you have made us proud. And in particular, my local government, the people I represent in this hallowed chamber, you have made us proud in the entire Okigwe zone by giving us a state-of-the-art road. I remember with nostalgia that years back, that Okigwe road from Owerri to Okigwe was a nightmare.
Honorable Sambo Siji, you have a minute to round up.
Thank you. Thank you, my Speaker. I remember that road was a nightmare. You made it possible for us to enjoy the state-of-the-art road. We can close our eyes and drive on that road. Within minutes, we have reached Okigwe and Isiala Mbano in particular. Your Excellency, you gave us joy. In Mbama, Mbama comprises Amarako, Umwenyi, Umunkwo, Amuzari autonomous communities. And in fact, that road you gave us has remained a source of joy for the entire people of Isialamba and Mbama in particular. We are grateful, sir. Your Excellency, I am asked that my time is limited. I want to use this opportunity, as the saying goes, to wish you a happy birthday, sir, and praying God that your later days will be better than the former. We will do well in this hollow chamber to give this budget proposal expedite action to ensure that Imo people ultimately will have the benefit of enjoying the great work you are doing, you are going to do, and you will continue to do. God bless you, sir. Mr. Speaker, in conforming with your word that I need a very short time, I want to round up here by saying that I am happy, I am grateful that His Excellency has remained the toast of this country. Whenever there is a strong challenge, His Excellency is called upon to introduce his magic hand and the magic wand. We are grateful to God that one of our own is doing this in the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and there is no gainsaying. Continue that which you know how to do best, Your Excellency. At this point, my honorable colleague, my dear Speaker, I wish us well. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, revered colleagues, my name is Osakwe Abiazie Modest. I represent Isu State constituency. Your Excellency, our own Governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Uzodimma, I rise to speak not only for myself and for the people of Isu only, but I also speak for the minority caucus of the House. And the minority caucus wishes to felicitate with you on the 65th occasion of your birthday. And we wish you well. We wish you good health above every other thing. And just one message from the minority caucus. They have asked me to say to you today that the minority voices of the 10th Assembly are not dissident voices. They are voices in conformity with our colleagues in the House. We have harmoniously worked for the interests of the state, and we pledge that we will even do more now that we have a budget at hand. We shall work day and night with all the organs of this complex, of this hallowed chamber, to make sure that by 1st of January, like you read, of 2024, the new fiscal year, this budget would have been passed into law. So, Your Excellency, we congratulate you today as you mark your birthday, and we assure you that we are going to do everything within our powers to make sure that everything goes well between the executive and the legislature. I don't want to talk too much on the litany of projects you have littered all over the state, but I'm going to mention just one. I flew a MAX airline flight in 2020 from Abuja to Owerri, and the pilot and the crew had only announced that in 5 minutes they will be landing at the airport, and 2 or 3 minutes after, they said we couldn't land because of the night landing facilities that were unavailable. And I spoke to myself, I said, any day he wills God to find me here, that will be the first motion I'll be raising, a motion to install night landing facilities at the airport in Imo. And I was here, inaugurated on the 16th, only to bring it forward. And the next thing I heard was it was almost completed. So I want to thank you for that. And I'm also working so hard that my next motion
will come up before you do it. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for all you do. The minority caucus of the House appreciates you, and we pledge that we're going to work harmoniously to make sure that everything goes well. Our thoughts and prayers are with you as you go back today to face the daunting business of governance. Thank you, everybody who has come, and God bless us in this period of exodus. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, because of time, we may stop at this point.
Yes, sir.
Lana.
Still under order of the day, Mr. Speaker, item number 13, oath of thanks by the Deputy Speaker of the State House of Assembly.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, the National Chairman of the greatest party in black and white Africa, Alhaji Ganduje, the Deputy Governor, Professor Placid Njoku, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I want to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency for presenting a well-detailed budget, which he titled Your Excellency, we listened very aptly at your desire. We listened to this budget, which encapsulated your desire for a rapid economic growth in Imo State. Your Excellency, you took time to go through this budget, side by side your achievements of the 2023 budget. We thank you, Your Excellency, because you did a well-detailed job. Mr. Chairman, our National Chairman, we thank you for being with us here today. We want to use this opportunity to inform you that in this House sitting here today, we have 25 House members. Out of these 25, 23 of us are members of the APC. Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, we have listened on how you have detailed your 10-year development plan for Imolites. We want to assure you that the Parliament will be key partners in delivering the agenda of this 10-year development plan. In January 2020, Imolites embarked on a flight of recovery, reconstruction with you as our captain. When the flight took off, we witnessed low clouds of turbulence caused by both natural and man-made causes. But as a master captain, Your Excellency, you were able to maneuver those clouds. And you landed Imolites in the land of prosperity in the first lap of our journey. And we are forever grateful. Your Excellency, for the second lap of this journey has started. Imolites have entrusted you once again as our captain. This time, the passengers on these flights are unprecedented. First time, 27 local governments have voted in one voice for a governor in Imo State. Ndimo, with this budget of renewed economic growth being present here today, it is clear that the turbulence and the low clouds are over. Let us sit back and enjoy the flight, because His Excellency Governor Hope Uzodimma will safely deliver us in the land of prosperity come from this year to the end of this tenure. Your Excellency, on this note, on behalf of the Speaker and the members of Imo State House of Assembly, we thank you and your entourage for being here with us today. Today is a special day. It is your birthday. And we have lavish reception at the Speaker's office for your guests. For other extended guests, we also have a lavish reception for them downstairs, which we have prepared. We are celebrating you. We are celebrating Imo. And we are celebrating Nigeria. Thank you and God bless you.
Flag. House of Assembly motion number 13. Motion for the Governor of Imo State, His Excellency Distinguished Senator Uzodimma and his entourage to leave the chamber. The motion is standing under the name of the Majority Leader of the House of Assembly.
Majority Leader, move the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Mary Ghana, the rule of Owerri West, President Modern Assembly. I hope that leave be granted for the Governor of Imo State, His Excellency Distinguished Senator Uzodimma and his entourage to leave the chamber, Mr. Speaker, and so thank you.
The list for that. All those in support of the prayer that leading be granted for the Governor of Imo State, His Excellency Distinguished Senator Uzodimma and his entourage to leave the chamber. Say aye. Aye. Those against say no. Aye.
I move that this House do now adjourn sitting Thursday 14th December 2023, Mr. Speaker, I so move. Thank you.
Minority Leader, second the motion. All those in agreement that the House do adjourn till 14th December 2023 at time, say aye.
You've been watching live coverage of the Imo State 2024 budget presentation at the Imo State House of Assembly. Stay tuned to Channels Television as we return to our regular programming.